everyone and welcome to RollerSkillz. My name is Danielle Lockwood and I'm a professional roller skater, creator and coach. Today I'm going to be starting off my small space skating skills series. Wow, that was a tongue twister and I dare you all to try and say that. The first skill in this series that we're going to be looking at is the hez. If you're not sure what the hez looks like, then it looks like this. There are also so many fun variations to spice it up if you want that extra challenge. So as you can see there are 3 elements to this skill and then it repeats. So we're going to come down to home base, we're going to point our toes to the diagonals, keeping the heels together. Try and keep those knees bent over the top of the toes, don't let them cave inwards. So step number 1 is we're going to roll out one foot onto the heel wheel, lifting off the toe, flexing the foot and extending the leg. So as you can see, my supporting leg has stayed bent and my weight is pretty much all on this side. Step 2 is we're going to do a switch. So this leg is going to come in as this one then shoots out. So just have a go at going from one to the other just to kind of get the feel. Let's try that before we move on to step 3. So we have 1, 2. For movement number 3, we need to pull the leg that is extended out on the heel in front of us, flattening the foot and transferring our weight onto it. As you can see, my foot is still pointing outwards. I'm going to do it to the side so that you can see. So we've gone 1, we go 2, we pull this one in towards us, flatten the foot, transfer onto it. And as you can see, my back foot kind of releases. So the heel comes off and I'm just on those toe wheels, or you can rest on your toe stop if you have one. So there are your 3 motions. Let's try. So we're starting in this position here. We go 1, we go 2, we pull it, transfer forward, 3. We're then going to push the foot that we have our weight on back to exactly where it came from. I'm going to do it to the side as well so that you can see. So right now I have my weight on that front leg. I'm going to shift my weight back onto the back leg, releasing the front leg to go exactly where it came from, extending and flexing the foot on a heel. So right from the beginning, we have 1, 2, pull it in, transfer forward, 3. Here we go. We then put the weight back onto the back foot, shoot this one out, 1, 2, then we're going to try on the other side. We pull it in, we flatten the foot, we transfer forwards and we lift the heel at the back, 3. A common mistake that I see with this one, where people get a little bit confused, is instead of going 1, 2, 3, where we pull it in front and put our weight onto it, sometimes what happens is they go 1, 2, and then they pull this one behind onto the toe at the back and they leave this one on the flat foot. Yeah, so do you see how this isn't quite it? So just remembering it goes 1, 2, that one is the one that we pull in front, we put our weight onto it, and then that one is the one that shoots back out again. In terms of rhythm, of course, there are only 3 motions, which would make it 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. However, if you want to make it fit to music a little bit better, then you might just want to put a pause in on the count of 4. So we would go 1, 2, 3, wait 4, 1, 2, 3, wait 4. And I'm just going to show you a couple of little variations that are super fun for you to try to level up. So the first one is a double bounce, which actually I feel like is a really good one to help you unlock the skill when you're first learning. So a double bounce is where you get to the movement, but then you bounce into it for a second time. Does that make sense? So it would go 1, 2, 3. The second variation is definitely a level up. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then we're going to lift off the back foot as we transfer forwards and tap our opposite hand to that foot. So let's try it. We have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You're going to want to bend this supporting leg even more to keep that stability, keep your balance and stay strong. And if you need to pitch forward slightly as well, just to counterbalance your weight, then that is totally fine. For variation number 3, we're actually going to rotate it. So it's very dependent on you how many hezes you need to do to make a full rotation. But what you're going to do is you're going to make these little adjustments on every single one, keeping your body kind of turning towards the direction you are traveling towards. Hopefully, at the end of every hez, you will notice that you are facing a different point of the room. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, back to the front, 2, 3. And the last one that I have to mention is speed. So we can play around with different speeds. So we can do it nice and slow and really think about it being juicy and getting into those knees, or you can try it pretty fast and see if your legs can keep up. I hope you've enjoyed this video and I hope you're looking forward to the rest of the series. Don't forget to check out all of my other videos on my channel, and please remember that I do also have full online classes and tutorials over on the Patreon. I will link it below. If you did enjoy this video, please be sure to like, subscribe and share. I really appreciate it, and stay up to date on all of my social media. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.